Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
They'll stick with him again. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Baltimore.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
They'll go play action. It's first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
Off the play fake, Hurts, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. It's 2nd down. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 31 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Another run here for Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Chargers. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of shotgun. Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here we go. Sack. Track 60.
From the gun, Richardson. He runs with it. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a first down. Gain of 12 and a first down. On first down, it's Richardson. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On first and 10, here's Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will score. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one complete to Oliver. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. to the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
No contact. No contact.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. The Chargers out to the... So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Richardson. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Buffalo 18. 40, 70. Go.
Richardson going to look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He's got the connection. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will get into the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Baltimore. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
No contact. Ground up, Yeti. No contact.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, L.A. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score. Chargers 21, Ravens 14.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw, it's Richardson. That'll be caught downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
They'll go. Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Motion man is the tight end going right. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, 73, 73. Go Silver, ready?
To throw is Hurts. And he'll Chargers have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Gay's kick is good. And the Chargers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Now Richardson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. So 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing, Richardson. This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Into space at the 45.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Let's go now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
To the goal line and in. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Ravens cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
21.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Going right sideline and complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. To gain of 43 yards. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. He'll be brought down inside the 25. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, Hurts. This one complete to Oliver. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Chargers. saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his third rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down and 8. Up the middle they go. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. That is brought in. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Valdez-Scantling on the move. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go, set.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line, and not only do they come up with a big 3rd down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up 4th down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand.
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
Ready.
Richardson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. A give, and here comes Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Great, set.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third.
The score, Chargers 31.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Great, set. Hey! Foul up, Yeti.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a first down.
Gain of 7. First down, Chargers.
On the ground, it's Robinson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Robinson. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Gonna look deep, looking for more.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Hurts to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
They face 2nd down and 7. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. They'll run with Robinson. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson gonna look to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. A second down throw for Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another run here for Robinson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers as they will lift the